Welcome to Season 2 of the Shekina Meditation Podcast, created by community members and friends of Shekina Garden in Pai, Thailand. Shekina communities are dedicated to creating free devotional spaces of Christian practice for spiritual seekers and travelers around the world. We post Christ-centered guided meditation each week to help you in your personal or small group practice. You can find episode show notes and other information at shekinacommunity.com. Hi friends, it's Ray and I've got Ro sitting here with me.
Hello.
This is Season 2, Episode 17 of the podcast. And as always, our patrons are supporting us and supporting the podcast. So the funds for the podcast, the funds that we get through Patreon, go towards supporting our community, which includes paying our electricity and keeping the place running and just doing all the things that we need to keep Shekina community free and available for travelers and spiritual seekers. You can find us at patreon.com/Shekina Meditation Podcast. And you can support us for $1 or more per month. And you can find that link and all the stuff on the website.
And another way that you could support us is by rating or reviewing us on iTunes. It helps people find, if they're looking for these sorts of podcasts, it helps them find this one. Helps it stand out. Or you could share in some other way, maybe share one of our Instagram posts or share it on your Facebook feed or send a link to a friend who you think might enjoy it. Any way that you would like to share it or support us would be so appreciated.
Thank you so much.
So today's meditation is a short Lectio Divina on Psalm 25 verses 4 and 5 with me, Ro.
Ro will offer some exercises to help you bring your mind into a place where you're ready for meditation. It's quiet, it's clear in there, you're aware of what's going on with your body. Yeah, she'll help you guide you through that, and then begin the meditation with the verses. We recommend that you spend some time processing your meditation afterward. This is actually one of the most important parts, so don't skip it if at all. You can sit with an audio recorder, just put a little voice memo on your phone or journal a little bit, make some bullet points, draw a little picture, or share with a friend if you're with a friend or with a group. And it kind of just makes the experience a little bit more connected to your heart so that you can continue on with it.
Well, let's begin. Let's begin by bringing our attention to our breath. Just breathing normally and comfortably. Sitting in a way that allows our breath to be deep and long. And just noticing the sensations as we breathe. Noticing the rhythm of our breath. Noticing how our body moves with each inhale and exhale. Noticing the sensations that we can feel in our body. The feeling of our clothes against our skin. Sensations of hot or cool. The feeling of air moving. Noticing the parts of our body that meet the mat or that are folded on each other. Just noticing all the different sensations that we can feel in our body. Moving our attention around the body, just seeing what we can notice. And then turning our attention inward to notice our thoughts, our feelings, what's happening on the inside. Not judging what we notice there, but just paying attention to what's happening. Let's take a moment to pay attention to our thoughts here in this moment, whatever they might be. And then take a moment to purposefully put them to the side for this time of meditation. There might be all different sorts of thoughts coming to our minds. That's perfectly normal. We can notice what they are. Concerns or worries, our to-do list, memories, ideas. And then we can put them to the side, perhaps imagining putting them away on a shelf where they don't need to distract us for this time of meditation. If and when we find ourselves distracted again by thoughts, we can just return to this idea of noticing them and then putting them to the side. As we turn to the next part of our meditation now, we might like to turn our hands palm upward in our lap or on our knees as a symbol of listening to the divine, a symbol of being open to what God might show us during this meditation.
I'll be reading from Psalm 25, verse 4 and 5. During this first reading, let's perhaps look out for a word or a phrase that stands out to us above the rest. Something that draws our attention. Perhaps asking the divine to speak to us through these words, through what captures our attention. Make me to know your ways, O Lord. Teach me your paths. Lead me in your truth and teach me. For you are the God of my salvation. For you I wait all the day long. During the second reading, I read each phrase twice through, with a pause in between for a minute or two. We might like to again invite the divine to speak to us through these words. We might also like to ask, why is it that I need to hear this today? Make me to know your ways, O Lord. Teach me your paths. Make me to know your ways, O Lord. Teach me your paths. Lead me in your truth and teach me. Lead me in your truth and teach me. For you are the God of my salvation. For you are the God of my salvation. For you I wait all the day long. For you I wait all the day long. For the final reading, the third reading, I invite you to offer back any response to the divine from these words, or from you, what you may have noticed, what may have stood out to you from these words today. Offering back our most genuine, honest response. The divine already knows our hearts. The divine welcomes us and loves us as we are. So any response is welcome. As I read this final time. Make me to know your ways, O Lord. Teach me your paths. Lead me in your truth and teach me. For you are the God of my salvation. For you I wait all the day long. Beginning now to bring our attention out of this meditative space, back to the here and now, perhaps to the presence of others. When we're ready, if we're meditating with others, we can take some time for a sharing circle. Or if we're meditating alone, taking some time for reflection on our experience of the meditation today. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for joining today. There will be a new guided meditation available each week, so don't forget to subscribe to iTunes or sign up for our newsletter to get podcasts delivered to your inbox at www.shekinacommunity.com/podcast newsletter. Also, you can rate or review on iTunes or sign up as a patron at patreon.com/Shekina Meditation Podcast. Have a beautiful week. Many blessings to you.